Hey guys, welcome to Chat with KST. I'm your girl Kay, and today we're going to be doing a Love Hip Hop season 11 episode 3 review. Yes, I know it's a little bit late, but we're gonna get through it anyway, right? So if you see me look down, I'm just looking down at the notes that I took through watching the episodes, because I gotta remember certain things. But first and foremost, what I want to start off with is Carly Red. Carly Red was a little bit of a turn off this episode with how pushy she was. She seemed very pushy towards Spice, and I feel like people who are pushy like that never have the right motives. There's always something off about their character or about their motives or about what they're trying to do. So I don't know why Carly Red seems so pushy as it pertains to Spice. Like even moving next door to her, like, what are you doing? If someone doesn't want you next door to them, don't move next door to them. You have an abundance of opportunity to move where you want to move, and where someone isn't your next door neighbor that doesn't want you to be. You can move to so many different neighborhoods. You can move anywhere. It's Georgia. Houses are cheap. Like, come on. Like, I just felt like it was pushy on her part, and she's being a little bit too much. And I'm like, it makes me question what her ulterior motive is. Is it because Spice is a celebrity, like she's like fanning out? And I'm like, if that be the case, because like how some people, they'll be a celebrity, and since they're a celebrity, the other person likes the attention, likes the praise that they get from being so close to the celebrity. And now she sees that Spice is drifting away from her. She wants that closeness again so she can continue to receive that praise, that clout that she's receiving, but Spice is not having it. I kind of feel like that's kind of what's happening where their relationship is concerned. But I do think she's fanning out a little bit too much, and she needs to relax a little bit. Now, the next commentary that I have on this is, I forgot the lady's name, but remember when Carly Red was seated down with the light-skinned chick, and the light-skinned chick was like how Erica Banks unfollowed her, and they were talking about each other's private parts and stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. Well, how I felt about that was, in regards to that, I felt like she has to recognize that she got ghosted. Like, you don't know what happened in Erica Banks's life why she unfollowed you. Like, let's say Erica Banks had a boyfriend and was going through her DMs and stuff like that, and was like, hey, this person, unfollow them, block them, get them out of the DMs, because the person sees that you were sending them private parts. You don't know exactly why someone would say unfollow or block or whatever. You don't know what was going on in Erica Banks's personal life as to why she chose to unfollow you. So you just got to take it, like I always say, anyway but personal. Like, it's gonna be hard to not take it personally because you guys were exchanging those type of DMs. But I feel like when you are in any atmosphere, whether it's online dating, being introduced to a friend, whatever, as it pertains to dating, ghosting and being ghosted is a part of that culture. Like, you should be expecting to get ghosted. You should be, and it's not a nice thing, but you should be equipped on how to handle being ghosted and not take it personally. So if you were ghosted by Erica Banks, it's not something for you to now come and try to make it a storyline. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like your 15 minutes of fame was about Erica Banks ghosting you, and it was just like, no, what about you? What about your career? What's going on with your life? But that's how I felt about the light-skinned chick that was seated at the table with Carly Red. I said Carly Red. Now, speaking of Carly Red, we're on the topic of Carly Red. Her new face, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the lips, the cheeks, the jawbones, I don't know if it's fillers. I don't know what it is, but Carly Red's Carly Red looks different and not in a good way. I feel like Carly Red, why do I keep saying Cardi? Carly Red is a beautiful woman and has always been a beautiful woman, even though she may have been one of the ones who looked the most mature amongst the cast. I feel like she was always a beautiful girl and she shouldn't have touched her face. I mean, we all know she touched her body, her butt. We all can tell she touched her body a couple times. I just feel like, okay, if you want to play around with your body, all right, play around with your body, but don't play around with your face. Never play around with your face, because people can forgive the body. People can't forget the face. The face is what you portray. The face is what you put out there in the media. The face is what you put out there in Love and Hip Hop. So how are you gonna go and touch your face? And you touched your face and it wasn't even an upgrade, it was a downgrade. So I just felt like Carly Red should not have touched her face. There was even this I think it was like a TikTok or Instagram reel of Carly Red going, that went viral the other day, of Carly Red at the doctor's office. And people kept telling her, like, you need to stay out of the doctor's office. Don't be up in that man's office dancing to Afro beats. No, like, get out of his office. So that's what I had to say about Carly. I do have one more thing to say about Carly. Everyone being upset with Carly Red about not sharing the address or the information with them. I feel like they shouldn't take out their anger on Carly Red. I feel like, you know, if it was the family's wishes, I feel like Spice has to understand that while she was sick, her family wanted to protect her and they gave specific instructions to not share her details. And I think that was just to protect her privacy and protect what was going on with her. And if Carly Red indeed respected that, I do feel like everyone shouldn't be upset with Carly Red. They do need to get over it and understand that it was a sensitive situation and Carly Red was only following the instructions of the family. Now, let's get into Amy. I'm really feeling Amy. I like Amy. She seems like a businesswoman. She's about her business, whether it's about her music career or about her products. She has her private part products where it can help you and all of that. Look, I like her. I like it. I like her ideas. I like her mind. I like the fact that she's all about her business. I like the fact that when her mom gave all three sisters the money, she was the one that was smart enough to know not to go all on vacations and stuff like that, but to actually invest in her business and invest in her company. So I do like her for that. I like the fact that she has a good head on her shoulders, as we would say in my country. Now, as far as Amy's concerned, as it relates to her sisters, I do feel like it's a battle right now between is her mom playing favorites or is her mom just prioritizing business? Now, how do I feel about this? I do feel like her mom perhaps do play favorites in a way, shape, or form, because if all the girlies are business women, you have to separate enough time to support all the girlies. But that's just so common for parents sometimes when they have the all-star kid who's doing all the things, who's making all the shots, to put their focus on that kid because they feel like it's their golden child. Like, okay, well, this is the child that is my success story, because every parent of like wants their child to be a success, wants to have that child that they can brag about and show off and say, hey, this child that I had have their shit together, essentially. So I feel like the mom sees that in Amy, right? Where she perhaps don't see that in her other girls. So I feel like that's where the favoritism may come in. But I also feel like it's prioritizing the person that has the most going on as well, right? So do I feel like it's a little bit of favoritism? Absolutely. But I feel like it is also a mixture of, hey, she has a lot more going on. So if she has a lot more going on, then essentially she gets more time, right? If she has 3 different businesses where the other sisters don't really have much going on, well, she needs help with the 3 different businesses, right? So let me help her and assist in any way, shape, or form that I can. I feel like that's the thought process of the mom. But I do also feel like mommy needs to get it together and try to divert some energy, because once your daughters are calling out for help and saying, hey, we want some attention from you too, I do feel like it's time for Amy's mom to say, okay, well, you know what, I can divert some energy into you guys' projects and help you guys also become a success story the way that Amy is. So I do feel like mom can divert some of her energy to her other daughters as well, even though Amy's life and her business could be a priority. What else? I feel like Spice is a very direct person. I feel like in terms of the whole house situation, I want to piggyback on it because for the main course of the episode, it was just about Spice and Carly Red and Amy, right? That was like the main meats and potatoes of the episode. So I just feel like as it pertains to Spice and her finding out that Carly had purchased a house next door to her, I think her reaction was legit, feeling as though she gave the real estate agent a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA, and did not want the real estate to disclose to Spice that she was moving next door to her. I feel like that was sneaky on Carly Red's part. I feel like it shows that Carly Red does have ulterior motives. Now, I feel like Spice is the one who knows her relationship with Carly Red. As a person, we can look at it from the outside, but Spice knows the ins and outs of the relationship. So if Spice is feeling slighted that, hey, you threw me a birthday party, and then when you threw me the birthday party, you went about telling people how much you spent on that birthday party, and you have been fake to me, and you have been clout chasing, you purchased a house next to me that I didn't want you to purchase next to me because I respect my privacy and I want my privacy. I feel like Spice, and this is a sidebar, I feel like Spice, being that she is a celebrity, she doesn't need people leaking things to the press. She doesn't need people being so close to her home. She does need that privacy because she's exposed to fans all the time. So even just her asking for some privacy in her own community, I feel like she deserves that. So I just feel like all in all, back to what I was saying, I do feel like Spice has her reasons for feeling slighted by Carly Red. Now, Carly Red, she just seems to be embarrassing herself a little bit in that last brunch that they had, crying, saying, oh my God, sister, best friend, what is wrong? Like, I feel like she's embarrassing herself a little bit on national TV. I feel like she needs to tone it down a little bit and respect boundaries. The word for Carly Red is boundaries. If someone doesn't want you to move next door to them, don't do it. Someone wants to walk out of a brunch, allow them. Respect boundaries. And that's what makes me question her ulterior motives. It's like, what are you getting out of this relationship that you can't let go of? You know what I mean? How are you benefiting from this relationship that it's so hard for you to walk away or let go of it? There are certain benefits that Carly Red is receiving from the relationship between her and Spice, which is why she does not want to walk away. I don't think it's a love for Spice because Carly Red has never, ever in her life, on the entirety of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, since it has started with Jocelyn. I remember being a kid, Carly Red has never been attached to anyone the way she's been attached to Spice. And I do feel like it's because Spice has been the celebrity that has came on the show, who's a celebrity on Love and Hip Hop, but also outside of Love and Hip Hop, who has coddled her, who has taken her under her wing, and who has exposed her to certain things that she hasn't quite been exposed to. So I feel like because of that, she attaches herself to that. And I just feel like, Carly, you have to give it up. Like, Spice sees through it, I see through it, and I know that other people see through it as well. But anyway, those are just my thoughts and opinion on Love and Hip Hop season 11 episode 3. Congrats to Amy. Good luck to Spice, and Carly Red, get your crap together. Now, what am I looking forward to in episode 4? I'm looking forward to seeing more about Erica Banks, Erica Mena, I'm looking forward to seeing more about Safari and Scrappy. I'm looking forward to seeing Carly Red kind of back off a little bit from Spice. I'm looking forward to seeing Amy continue to have success in her business. And I'm also looking forward to Spice getting back out on the prowl and do her concerts again, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap and review of season 11, episode 3 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I want you guys to share your thoughts and comments down below like I shared mine so that we can connect. And don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll chat next time. Bye!